Instead of fearing every carb and chasing your numbers, you start building plates that quietly fight for you, lowering blood sugar, improving insulin sensitivity, protecting your eyes, heart, kidneys, and nerves, even supporting fertility and faster healing. In today's video, we're dialing in 6 everyday foods that act like natural medicine. Leafy greens, legumes, fatty fish, nuts and seeds, berries, and non-starchy vegetables. No gimmicks. No starvation. Just smart choices that work with your body, one bite at a time. Before we start, quick reminder. This video is educational, not medical advice. If you use insulin or other diabetes meds, especially if you also have kidney or heart issues, talk with your healthcare provider as you add new foods. Okay, let's build your toolbox. 1 leafy greens. If diabetes is the fire, leafy greens are the water hose. Spinach, kale, collards, arugula, mustard greens, Swiss chard. These are low-carb, high-fiber, loaded with vitamins A, C, K, folate, magnesium, potassium, and antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthine. That combo helps your cells respond to insulin better, slows down the release of glucose from your meals, and protects your blood vessels from the wear and tear of high sugars. Picture a half cup of cooked spinach. You're getting fiber to slow digestion, magnesium to calm insulin resistance, vitamin K to support vessel health, folate for nerve and heart protection, and antioxidants to guard your eyes. Translation: fewer spikes, steadier energy, healthier organs. Add in the natural nitrates found in some greens, and you get gentle support. It's for blood pressure and blood flow, huge for long-term heart and kidney protection. How to use them today. Saute spinach with garlic and olive oil and slide it next to eggs for breakfast. Toss chopped kale with lemon, olive oil, a pinch of salt, and let it soften while you prep dinner. Top it with grilled chicken or salmon. Stir collards into lentil soup. Blend arugula, cucumber, and a handful of berries with unsweetened almond milk for a low-sugar smoothie. If you're on blood thinners, keep your daily vitamin K from greens consistent and check with your doctor. And if kidney stones are a concern, rotate greens. Don't only do raw spinach every single day. 2 to 3 handfuls spread across your meals. That's a gift to your glucose. 2 legumes. Beans and lentils are the quiet metabolic heroes. Lentils, chickpeas, black beans, kidney beans, peas. High fiber, slow digesting carbs, and steady plant protein. The fiber and resistant starch in legumes slow glucose absorption, meaning a bowl of lentil soup doesn't hit like a bowl of white rice. Over time, that means better post-meal numbers, happier A1C, and fewer cravings. Think about this plate. Half a cup of cooked lentils, tossed warm with olive oil, lemon, parsley, chopped tomatoes, and cucumbers. You're taking in fiber that blunts spikes, folate that supports heart and nerve health, iron for oxygen delivery, magnesium for insulin signaling, and plant polyphenols that fight inflammation. Your gut bacteria love legumes. The good guys ferment those fibers into short-chain fatty acids that support your colon, immunity, and even glucose regulation. Start simple if you're new. Rinse canned beans to cut sodium. Add a few spoonfuls to salads, soups, chili, or wraps. If beans bloat, you begin with smaller portions and cook thoroughly. Cumin, ginger, and bay leaf can help with comfort. Have kidney issues? Work with your provider to fit legumes within potassium and phosphorus limits. Everyone else aim for a half cup most days. And watch how your afternoon energy. 3 fatty fish. Fatty fish is your inflammation shield. Salmon, sardines, mackerel, trout, tuna rich in omega-3s, South EPA and DHA. Vitamin D, selenium, and clean protein. Omega-3 South help your cell membranes stay flexible so insulin can dock more easily. They cool chronic inflammation that drives insulin resistance. They support your heart by reducing triglycerides, improving HDL, and helping blood pressure trend in the right direction. For people with diabetes, That's not a small win, it's a massive insurance policy. A simple 3.5-ounce cooked portion of salmon delivers quality protein to stabilize appetite, zero carbs to avoid spikes, and omega-3s south that protect the pancreas and the vascular system. Vitamin D supports immunity and mood. Selenium supports antioxidant defenses and gentle detox. Your kidneys prefer protein that doesn't come with the inflammatory baggage of processed meats. Fatty fish fits that bill, cook it clean. Pan-sear salmon with lemon and parsley. Roast trout with olive oil, garlic, and thyme. Grill mackerel and finish with a splash of vinegar and chopped herbs. Skip deep frying and sugary glazes. 2 fish meals per week is a smart target. If you're pregnant or trying to conceive, stick with low-mercury options like salmon, sardines, and trout, and limit high-mercury fish like king mackerel and swordfish. Canned sardines and olive oil, mashed with avocado and lemon on seed crackers. That's a blood sugar-friendly snack that keeps you full for hours. For nuts and seeds, when you need something crunchy that won't wreck your numbers, nuts and seeds are the move. Almonds, walnuts, pistachios, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, chia, flax, tiny packages of healthy fats, plant protein, fiber, magnesium, vitamin E, and zinc. They slow digestion, soften post-meal spikes, and keep you satisfied so you're not hunting the pantry an hour after lunch. Almonds bring vitamin E and magnesium for insulin sensitivity. Walnuts deliver plant omega-3s south and polyphenols for vascular health. Pistachios help with satiety and a better lipid profile. Chia and flax bulk up fiber, forming a gentle gel in the gut that slows sugar release and feeds your microbiome. Pumpkin and sunflower seeds bring magnesium and zinc for immune and hormone support. Keep it to a small handful, about an ounce, because the calories add up fast. Sprinkled chopped nuts on Greek yogurt with cinnamon and a few berries. Stir a tablespoon of chia or ground flax into overnight oats made with unsweetened almond milk. Toss walnuts into spinach salad with olive oil and lemon. Choose raw, dry roasted, or lightly salted. Skip candied or sugar-coated mixes. If you have advanced kidney disease, check phosphorus and potassium limits with your care team. For everyone else, that daily handful is a mighty metabolic lever. 5 berries. You don't need to fear fruit, you just need to pick the right kind. Berries are nature's dessert for people managing glucose. Naturally sweet, relatively low in sugar per serving. Packed with fiber and antioxidants like anthocyanins that help your cells respond better to insulin. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. Blackberries all support smoother post-meal numbers and long-term A1C. A 3/4 cup of blueberries gives you a modest dose of carbs wrapped in fiber and water, plus vitamin C, vitamin K, manganese, and potassium. The antioxidants help protect blood vessels and reduce oxidative stress. Big 4 eyes, kidneys, and heart. Berries also pair perfectly with protein and healthy fats. Greek yogurt with cinnamon and berries. Chia pudding topped with raspberries. Spinach salad with sliced strawberries, goat cheese, and walnuts. Fresh or frozen works, no syrup, no added sugar. Keep it to around 3/4 cup at a time. And enjoy the sweetness without the spike. 6 non-starchy vegetables. Leafy greens were the hose. Non-starchy vegetables are the fireproof walls. Broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, zucchini, asparagus, peppers, green beans, cucumbers. Mushrooms, they bring volume to the plate with minimal carbs, tons of fiber, and deep nutrition that stabilizes blood sugar and supports every organ system you care about. You're getting vitamin C for immunity and collagen wound healing. Vitamin K for vascular health, folate for heart and nerves. Potassium for healthy blood pressure, plus phytonutrients that tame inflammation and support liver detox pathways. The fiber slows glucose absorption and feeds the gut. The water content hydrates and helps kidneys. And because they're filling, They crowd out the ultra-processed stuff that makes numbers jump. Build half your plate from these at lunch and dinner. Roast trays of cauliflower and Brussels sprouts with olive oil, salt, pepper, and garlic. Stir-fry zucchini, peppers, and mushrooms, and finish with tamari and sesame oil. Steam green beans and toss with lemon zest and a few slivered almonds. If raw veggies bloat you, cook them lightly. If you take blood thinners, keep vitamin K intake consistent. This is the easiest daily habit with the biggest payoff: fiber, fullness, and a calmer glucose curve. How to put it all together? Day in the life. Breakfast. Scrambled 2 eggs in olive oil with a big handful of spinach and mushrooms. Add sliced avocado and a few raspberries on the side. You just stacked leafy greens, non-starchy veg. Healthy fats, protein, and a small, smart fruit. Lunch. Mediterranean lentil bowl: warm lentils tossed with olive oil. Lemon, parsley, tomatoes, cucumber, and a sprinkle of feta. Add arugula under it for crunch. Scatter walnuts on top for healthy fats. That's legumes for slow carbs, greens for folate and nitrates, nuts for magnesium, and fiber all around. Snack. Greek yogurt with cinnamon, a tablespoon of chia, and a small handful of blueberries. Slow-release carbs wrapped in protein and fiber. Dinner. Pan-seared salmon with roasted Brussels sprouts and a side of garlicky green beans. Finish with a squeeze of lemon. Omega-3 south for inflammation, protein for satiety. Non-starchy veg for fiber, vitamins, and a gentle glucose landing. Evening treat. A few strawberries with a square of 85% dark chocolate. It fits your plan. Enjoy slowly. Pairing small fruit with fat or protein keeps things steady. Walking tip. Take a 10 to 20 minute walk after your higher carb meals. It's one of the fastest, safest ways to lower post-meal spikes because your muscles sip glucose from the bloodstream while you move. Hydration tip. Aim for steady water intake through the day. Add a squeeze of lemon or a few cucumber slices. Dehydration nudges blood sugar upward. Hydration gives your kidneys a hand. Sleep and stress. Your plate can't outrun 5 hours of sleep and constant stress. Aim for 7 to 9 hours and try a short wind-down routine. Low lights. Stretch magnesium-rich foods like pumpkin seeds and leafy greens during the day. Balanced cortisol equals better blood sugar. Smart shopping and prep. Make a plan before you shop. Fill the cart perimeter first. Bagged spinach or kale, a head of cauliflower, a couple of zucchini, a bag of green beans, a pint of berries or frozen, a lemon, an avocado or 2. Grab dried lentils, canned low-sodium beans, and a couple of tins of sardines or salmon for backup protein. Pick up a small container of nuts and a bag of chia or ground flax. Choose one fatty fish fillet for this week. When you get home, wash and chop your veg. Roast a sheet pan or 2. Cook a pot of lentils and pre-portion nuts. When healthier food is easier to grab than the snack aisle, you win on autopilot. Common myths. Quick reality checks. Fruit is bad for diabetics. Not all fruit is equal. Whole berries in moderate portions, paired with protein and fat, are one of the best dessert-like choices you can make. Beans will spike me. Proper portions of legumes, especially lentils, tend to flatten glucose curves because of their fiber and resistant starch. Start small, cook well, and pair with greens and healthy fats. Fatty fish is too fatty. These fats are medicine. EPA and DHA. Cool inflammation and improve insulin signaling. The right fats support metabolism. Nuts make you gain weight. A small daily handful supports satiety. Better lipids and smoother glucose. The issue isn't nuts, it's handfuls without counting. Veggies don't matter if I'm counting. Carbs. Vegetables are how you change how your body handles carbs. Fiber, micronutrients, and phytonutrients change the game. Your 7-day starter blueprint: flexible, repeatable. Day 1, eggs plus spinach breakfast, lentil salad lunch, salmon plus roasted veg dinner. Day 2. Greek yogurt plus chia plus blueberries, breakfast. Bean and veggie soup lunch. Chicken over kale salad with walnuts, dinner. Day 3. Avocado omelet breakfast. Sardine avocado mash on seed crackers with cucumber lunch. Tofu stir-fry with broccoli and peppers dinner. Day 4. Chia pudding breakfast. Quinoa black bean bowl with arugula lunch. Trout with green beans and cauliflower mash dinner. Day 5. Cottage cheese, cinnamon, and strawberries breakfast. Chickpea wrap in a low-carb tortilla lunch. Mackerel with Brussels sprouts dinner. Day 6. Smoothie spinach, berries, almond milk, protein powder, breakfast, lentil soup lunch. Turkey zoodle skillet with zucchini and mushrooms dinner. Day 7. Eggs plus mixed greens breakfast, big salad with beans, olives, tomatoes. And pumpkin seeds lunch, salmon or sardines with asparagus dinner. Adjust portions to your needs, meds, and targets. Check your pre-meal and 1 to 2 hour post-meal numbers to learn how your body responds. Keep what works. Tweak what doesn't. Conclusion: you don't need to be perfect. You need to be consistent. Put leafy greens and non-starchy vegetables on half your plate. Rotate legumes for slow carbs, fatty fish for anti-inflammation. Nuts and seeds for staying power, and berries for a smart sweet. Walk after meals, hydrate, protect sleep, and breathe. Small choices repeated make big numbers move. If this helped, hit like. Share it with someone who needs a simple plan. And tell me in the comments, which of these 6 will you add to your very next meal?